Right, now I'm going to introduce you to my favourite tool because it's the one that for me has the most use. Right, it's the clone stamp tool. Let's say you need to touch something up or edit something within a photograph, you know, something's out of place. Here's an example. Let's say, I tell you what, for some reason, and I'll just make this thin, there's this blemish on my photograph. I've just drawn that in. But let's say I've been given a photograph and that mark is already there. Well, of course, I don't want it there, I want to get rid of it, right? So how I get rid of it is with the clone stamp tool. Now what this clone stamp tool does is it takes a selection from one part of the photograph and stamps it in to where you're picking it from. So if I zoom right in on that, okay, and I go above the clone stamp tool, I'm going to hit it from an angle, right? So if I hold the Alt key, you can see my circle selection changes from a circle to like a little target, because that's where I'm clicking from. So I click that, holding down the Alt key. I let go of the Alt key and I click where I want, and then you can see it's got this to selection now. It's got that cross, and that's where something's coming from, and that's where it's going to. Now you can see I can use that to gradually get rid of that line. Right? Now if I zoom out of that, you can see it's gone. Right? The only trouble with that is if you do it enough times, if you've got lots to do, this type of things happens. You get a very obvious repetition and the background looks like it's repeated. So what I would suggest that you did is, if you were trying to erase something, you approached it from different angles, right? Never the same one, so you kind of got that nice variation going in. So I take that from over there, I take that from down here. So you can see it's not so uniform anymore, right? Now that's the clone stamp tool. It can be used, you know, with great effect to remove things. You know, say like this pattern on this door, right? I don't want that. I want to get rid of that green on that door, so I take a little selection and I take the green away. And the best part of it is it's using the colours that already exist in this photograph on that door, right? So that's that. I can zoom out of that and it's gone, right? That's the clone stamp tool. Really is a very, very useful.